There are all sorts of functions that we can do on strings. So if we start with the string school equals McHenry County College, we can modify it by moving it all to lowercase or to uppercase. And you'd do that if you wanted to do string comparisons to see if something matched each other. You'd want to make sure everything was in the same case before you did a comparison. We can do a left strip or a right strip, and if you leave the parentheses blank, it will get rid of white space. If you want, you can put in something specific like we were doing when we were reading in from files, where we're getting rid of that new line symbol. So we can do a strip, a left strip, and we could have put that /n either left or right. We can split that by words, which will split it by spaces by doing words equals school.split, and that will actually give us a list where we would have McHenry County and College as separate values. We can do search and replace options, so we can look for it to end with college. We can find county to see if it's in there. We can replace, then we have to find the old, so we could say county and change it to community, which isn't going to be a realistic thing, but you could swap things with a name change. If we were to change our name, you could do the old with the new. So it's basically your find and replace. And we can also look for starts with. So this would start with McHenry or starts with MC. These are some of the basic string functions that we can use when we're working with strings.